Hello. Today, I want to walk you through an introduction to Microsoft Flip, formerly known as Flipgrid. Flip, in essence, is a video recording platform for students where you give them a topic to talk about and they record their response. So, to get to Flip, you're going to go to the address info.flip.com. And if you've never used Flip before, you may want to sign up and start your own account. Or an easier way is to just log in with either your Microsoft or your Google account. So I'm going to go ahead and log in with my Google account. And this is the first time I've used this particular account to use Flip. So when you log in for the first time, they're going to ask you to set up your account. So first I give my birthday. I'm just going to make one up for today. And then your region. And the first thing you're going to need to do is create a group. A group is basically like a class in any other app. It's where you're going to put all of your Flip assignments. So I'm going to go ahead and make an elementary group since I teach elementary. And then you have to give your group a name. You can name it whatever you want. I'm just going to call this the practice group. Click create. To get other people to join your group, there's a couple ways you can do it. You can either share an invite link, which you see right here. I would just copy and paste it into a doc or a website that students could click on. And then I would decide, do they join automatically or do I have to approve them if they click this link? The other way I could get students to join is if they're already enrolled in a Google Classroom, I could just upload that Google Classroom roster to Flip. If they're not using Google emails, I could upload other email addresses. Now, I could create a username for each student, but that's a little bit longer, a little bit more tedious. I would advise either using the invite link or the Google Classroom. So once I have that and I've shared what I need to share, now my group is ready to go. And they've automatically put some topics in here for me. Topics are basically like the assignments. It's what the student is going to be recording their video about. If you want to create your own topic, I just come over here to the right, click the plus sign with the topic. I'm going to add my question, basically, what do I want them to make the video about? So I'm just going to say, tell me about your break. And then if I need to provide further directions, I could. If I need to link something to the assignment, for example, a picture, a video, they have access to Bitmoji, random GIFs, stickers. I can upload a video that's saved on my computer's hard drive. I can add a video that's already saved on YouTube or Vimeo. Or if I have any other attachments, if I have a doc, a slideshow that I want them to do in conjunction with the video, I could attach that to the topic as well. I then choose a recording time. How long do students have to make their video? I can go anywhere from 15 seconds to 10 minutes is the maximum video they could make. Once I've set all that, you'll want to go up back to the top and check the settings menu for each topic. And this is where you're going to grant student permissions on how they can access, share, comment on the video. So first of all, if you want to schedule your video, if you don't want to make it live right away, you can schedule a start date. A big one is moderating student activity. Their flips don't get shared until you approve them. Once you approve them, then everybody in the group can see it. You get to decide if they share comments or not. And then some other things that they could share with the video, links, likes. Can they download it? Do you want to display a view count? You can decide which features they have access to. Do you want them to have access to just the text typing, the drawing pad, photo stickers, frames, backboards? Sticky notes are like little post-its they can put on their video. And then expressions are going to be the filters and the fancy backgrounds. Also, if you want to have somebody not in the class access this particular topic, you could also add a guest password. And so then if you sent the link to this topic to, say, parents, other family members, they could click the link, but then they would have to enter the password. So you don't have just anybody watching videos. They're still regulated and moderated. Once you've set up all of your settings the way you like, then you can post your topic. And I can give students a direct link to this topic, so that way they don't have to go to the group and have to sort through all the topics. You can put this link directly in your LMS, and they can just click it and go directly to the assignment and get started. You also have some shortcut buttons. If you wanted to post it directly to Google Classroom, this will make the assignment and everything in Google Classroom. Same thing for Microsoft Teams, Remind. If you wanted to put the link on Twitter, if you have older kids that are on Twitter, you could put that in there as well. And then from there, it's ready to go. Once students come to the topic, they just hit the record button. They make their video. Again, if you flip that switch to moderate, you will get to see their responses right away as soon as they record them. They won't get to share until you have moderated, you've approved it. Then it goes to anybody else who has access to that topic. Now, if you'd like to try out Flip, but aren't quite sure what kind of topic you want to have students record on yet, Flip does have a discovery library where you can find pre-made topics. If you go to the upper right-hand corner to your personal menu, you'll have a little icon here when you're signed in. If you click on that, and in the middle is Discovery, and that will take you to the Discovery library. And you have topics that were either made by Flip, some are user created. Flip has partnered with several other companies to make flips. For example, you can see Discovery Education. Obviously, now that it's owned by Microsoft, it's partnered with Microsoft, Code.org, Edpuzzle, just to name a few, which can be nice if you're looking to pair it with one of these other apps. Flip is big on app smashing, which is using two apps for the same project. So you could look through the partners list. Of course, you got your trending topics over here. We got Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday coming up. It's the new year. So these would be popular topics around this time of year. Otherwise, you can just scroll down and do a search. You can see right now there's over 48,000 topics. You can sort by subject. Since I teach computer science, a lot of times I'll just turn on that computer science filter and see what they've got going there. By community, it's basically searching by age group. Do you have, preschool, elementary, middle, high school? You can even make flips for your fellow educators. If you run a club or an organization, you can make flips. You can make a whole group just for that organization and make flips for your group as well. So there's a lot of different choices in the community menu. And then you can search specific topics. So, for example, say I'm teaching shapes right now to kindergartners. So I'm going to filter by math. Again, I'm going to narrow it down. I want elementary school because I don't want it to be too easy. And then I'm going to say shapes. So a good one is a shape hunt. Kids just take their camera, they video themselves talking, they find different shaped objects around the room, they video themselves talking about, explaining why is it a sphere, why is it a circle, whatever shape they're working with. Once you find a topic you like, you just click on it and then say add topic. If you have more than one group, you would just have to pick which group. If you find it but you're not ready to use it yet, you can save it for later. And in your library, so I'm going to call this math. Now it's saved in my library, which I can find at the top of the discovery page. So there's my library. But you can save as many as you want, organize them as you need them, and then when you're ready for them, assign them to a group, use them year after year after year. So this has been a quick overview to Microsoft Flip. I hope you found it helpful.